Last night, Julio Rodriguez hit his first career Grand Slam and the first Grand Slam for the Mariners this season. The Mariners have now won 12 straight and are in the second wildcard spot in the AL. With the trade deadline coming up, this makes people wonder, should the Mariners make a big trade to add another piece to maybe make this team not only a playoff team, but possibly a championship quality team? Now, the quick answer is, of course, yes, they should. But who should they add, and what parts do they need to add to this team to make it a championship quality team? Now, originally, I was thinking their biggest weakness was second base, with Adam Frazier really underperforming this year. But in the last week or so, he's really started to step it up, making me think that they should go after some other positions. And although the pitching staff has been quite incredible this year, I do think that's where the Mariners need some more help. If they can add either another starter or some more help to the bullpen, this team could quite possibly be unstoppable. Now, after trading for Carlos Santana, the Mariners had a pretty solid lineup offensively, with Ty France at first or Carlos Santana, whoever you want to have playing first. The other one will be DHing, making second base Adam Frazier, shortstop J.P. Crawford, third base Eugenio Suarez, and then the outfield containing Jesse Winker, Julio Rodriguez, and then in right field a mix of different players through like Sam Haggerty, Dylan Moore, people like that. So at the moment, the Mariners' weakest position is right field, but they won't be like that for long, because during the All-Star break, Mitch Haniger is projected to make a return, meaning the outfield would be basically complete, and Kyle Lewis would also be coming back to help with some outfield depth. And then at catcher, the Mariners have Cal Raleigh starting to step up and really become a great defensive catcher and a pretty good hitter as well. So that means the offense is all set. So what about some more arms in the bullpen? Well, the bullpen's been pretty fantastic, but it never hurts to get another amazing guy to put in there. And that's kind of what they're trying to do. They sent starting pitcher George Kirby down to AAA to try and convert him to a bullpen arm, much like they did for Matt Brash. So now this leaves the Mariners with a couple options. You can either keep Kirby as a starting pitcher and go try and get a pitcher for your bullpen, or you can convert Kirby into a bullpen guy and go try and trade for a starting pitcher. The unfortunate part for the Mariners is the best starting pitcher available that will probably be getting traded is Frankie Montas of the A's. And if it's just, this is just me, but I mean, if I'm the A's, I wouldn't be trading your all-star pitcher to a team in your division. So that's what makes me think the correct thing for the Mariners to do is to go out and trade for another guy in the bullpen. But another thing they could always do is still go out and trade for some depth at the offensive spot. So you got Adam Frazier at second base, who has had his fair share of struggles throughout the year. And yes, he's starting to pick it up a little bit, but you could still trade for a guy like Brandon Drury to help yourself with depth and stuff like that in case Frazier goes into another slump. That I think could be interesting that the Mariners should look into would be a package deal, sending out some prospects to Cincinnati and bringing in Brian Drury and a relief pitcher, Luis Castillo. The Mariners obviously have a trade history with the Cincinnati Reds this offseason, trading for Eugenio Suarez and Jesse Winker to add some bats to the squad. That means the Reds and Mariners have a pretty good relationship when it comes to trading, and I think the Mariners would be able to pull this trade off. And if the Mariners could do this, that would bring them depth, getting an extra infielder in Brian Drury, and some more bullpen help with Luis Castillo. But no matter what the Mariners do, if they make a trade or not, if they trade for bullpen, second base, catcher, starting pitcher, no matter what they do, they're still in a great spot right now, and I think that their playoff drought will be ending this year, as they will take either a wild card, like a 4 seed or a 5 seed, or maybe they can even catch up to Houston and take the division. But let me know who you think the Mariners should trade for in the comments down below. That's all I got for you today. Peace out.